Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 2, Episode 5. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/AJRich123. And let's go ahead and start. What the heck? How does that even happen?
What are you doing in my mouth? Momo, you need to be a little more sensitive to my boundaries.
Not the appropriate show to joke about it, but so many jokes.
Give up! You're completely surrounded!
Come on, come on, come on!
My scrolls! My staff!
Wait, my boomerang!
Yeah,
There's no time!
least of your
Oh, I
worries.
see. So there's time to get your scrolls and time to get your staff, but no time for my boomerang?
That's correct.
Oh,
Priorities.
Sorry about your boomerang, Sokka.
I feel like I've lost part of my identity. Imagine if you lost your arrow, or if Katara lost her hair loopies.
Here's your produce ponytail guy.
Maybe you can get another boomerang.
Used to be boomerang guy.
Hey, Water Tribe money.
I hope that's okay.
So long as it's money. Have a nice Avatar Day.
Avatar Day?
Avatar
You guys
Day?
are going to the festival, right?
Oh, well, that actually makes sense to have a whole day for the Avatar. The way they look at the Avatar in this world, that makes sense. There'd be a holiday.
And here comes Avatar Roku.
Well, what about Aang?
Having a huge festival in your honor is great. But frankly, it's just nice to be appreciated.
And it's nice to appreciate their deep-fried festival food.
Aang, look! That's the biggest
There
meal
he
I've ever
is. He gave him the smile.
A torch! That's a nice prop. It's bright, dangerous, smells manly, but I'm not sure I could carry it off.
Hey, what's that guy doing?
Oh, that's what this is? It's an anti-Avatar festival? I guess that's the way he can steal stuff or get things for them.
Where did you get these?
What does it matter where they came from?
I mean, it's sweet. I wonder why they're doing that. I mean, well, obviously they hate the avatars, but
That party pooper's ruining Avatar Day!
That party pooper's my friend!
oh, maybe certain avatars they're doing that
Avatar
too?
himself! It's going to kill us with its awesome Avatar powers!
No, I'm not.
I suggest you leave. You're not welcome here, Avatar.
Why not? Aang helps people.
That voice sounds really familiar to
I'm on
me.
your side.
I find that hard to swallow.
You think that I murdered someone?
We used to be a great society before you killed our leader. Now look at us.
Never do something like that. No Avatar would. And it's not fair for you all to question his honor.
Let's tell her what we think of the Avatar's honor!
Wow. A new low.
Clear my name.
The only way to prove your innocence is to stand trial.
I'll gladly stand trial.
You'll have to follow all our rules. That includes paying bail.
How
no
much?
problem. How was I supposed to know they wouldn't take Water Tribe money?
Now let's bust you out of here.
I can't.
Sure you can. A little swish, 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 airbending slice, and we're on our way.
I think what Master
don't think
Swish is trying to say is that you're supposed to be out saving the world. You can't do that locked up in here.
I can't do that with people thinking I'm a murderer either. I need you guys to help prove my innocence.
How are we gonna do that? The crime happened over 300 years ago.
That's okay, Sokka. For some reason, I thought you were an expert detective.
Well, I guess I could be classified as such.
Yeah. Back home, he was famous for solving the mystery of the missing seal jerky.
Everyone wanted to blame it on a polar leopard, but I figured out it was Old Man Jarko wearing polar leopard boots. See, a real 800-pound polar leopard would have left much deeper tracks. Okay, I guess I am pretty good.
So you'll help me with my case?
You had to talk him up a little bit.
I'm gonna need some new props.
I know he's not really doing this for himself. It seems to be more for his uncle, obviously, but it's still kind of wrong.
This is the footprint of the killer Kiyoshi. It was at sunset 370 years ago today that she emerged from the temple and struck down Shin the Great. After that tragic day, we built this statue to immortalize our great leader. Feel free to appreciate it.
As we've seen from other episodes, history isn't always like, you would think like history is not always what you think it is. In the case of like 300 years is a long time, and things might have been passed down where things could have happened differently than what people are thinking it is now in the current time.
And we know that the statue was built after Chin died.
So if they were built at the same time, that means...
Shh, I want to solve it! That means Kiyoshi never set foot in this temple.
That's a big hole in the mayor's story, but it's not enough to prove Aang's innocence.
You're right. We
What?
need to go to Kiyoshi Island.
Where'd you get that?
That's what I was wondering.
You got a bald head, some nice tattoos. You're going to fit in real well around here.
Does everybody's bald and has tattoos in there? What the? Well, what is? What the? Why? Why? We had another pass out person. Why are they always foaming? Why are they always foaming? Or is that the same guy? I think he's got an issue. You might be sick.
Oh, Yaji, Aang is in jail. The town of Chin says he murdered their leader in a past life.
It's been a long time since they've been
say
there.
It was Kiyoshi.
Kyoshi? That's crazy talk. I'll take you to her shrine. Maybe something there will help you clear her name.
So, what's Suki up to? Is she around?
Actually, she and the other warriors left to fight in the war. This temple was converted into a shrine to Kyoshi. The clerics tell us these relics are still connected to her spirit. That's her kimono.
She had exquisite taste.
Please don't touch.
These fans. They were her weapons, no?
Also refrain from touching the fans.
These
Or
were
just
her
touch
boots?
everything.
Her feet must have been enormous.
The biggest of any avatar.
Wait a minute. Big feet? Little footprints? There's no way.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hat and pipe. These things mean anything to you?
You're right. I'm sorry. Please.
That's actually pretty good evidence
There's
right there
no
that it didn't
way
happen.
Kiyoshi could have made that footprint.
This girl you're talking about, she'll come around. You just gotta hang in there.
You think so?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're a catch.
He's talking about it.
Smart.
His
handsome,
crush.
Funny. Not to mention you're the Avatar.
You guys are great.
Don't be afraid to tell her how you feel.
That's so random.
This
I
piece
guess,
is
I mean, he
called
is the Avatar, so everybody will,
Kyoshi.
you would
It
think
was
maybe some of
dated
them
at
would be nice to
sunrise
him,
on the day this island was founded.
even in jail.
It was today, in fact, 370 years ago.
370 years? Wait, are you sure it was today?
Well, seeing how it's Kyoshi Day, yes, I'm sure.
This ceremony didn't take place at sunrise. It took place at sunset. Look at the shadows.
They point east, so the sun must have been in the west. Honorable Mayor,
That
we've
is
prepared
correct.
A solid defense for the Avatar. We did an investigation and found some very strong evidence.
Evidence? That's not how our court system works.
It's probably
How can I
rigged,
prove my
right?
innocence?
Simple. I say what happened, and then you say what happened, and then I decide who's right.
Meaning you'll never
Why we
win!
call it justice, because it's just us.
What is wrong with these people? There's no education system in this, like,
Everyone loved
village.
Chin the Great because he was so great. Then the Avatar showed up and killed him, and that's how it happened.
The accused will now present its argument.
You can do it, Aang.
But there's no
Remember the
jury?
Right. Evidence. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to tell you what really happened, and I will prove it with facts. Fact number 1. Furthermore, your temple matches your statue. But I was in a painting at sunset. So there you have it. I'm not guilty.
You needed somebody to represent you. No.
Dead.
Even Sokka would have done better than
Looks
that.
like you did some serious shopping. But where did you get the money?
Do you like your new teapot?
He obviously wouldn't approve of it.
The best tea tastes delicious, whether it comes in a porcelain pot or a tin cup. I know we've had some difficult times lately. We've had to struggle just to get by. But it's nothing to be ashamed of. There is a simple honor in poverty.
There's no honor for me without the Avatar.
Zuko, even if you did capture the Avatar, I'm not so sure it would solve our
It wouldn't.
problems.
It's obvious at
Not
this point.
now. In the darkest times, hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength.
That's actually pretty good advice.
Mayor Tom,
I think he's gonna
I'd like for
be
the
able
court
to
hear
absorb
one
that.
last testimony.
Hopefully.
I've already told you. It's just me and the accused. You can't call any witnesses.
This isn't just any witness. I'm going to call Avatar Kyoshi herself.
Oh. Are you saying that they... Oh my god, that's Aang.
What are you doing?
Well, she is Aang's past life. Maybe wearing her stuff will
We'll make him...
trigger something.
Oh, yeah.
Do you believe in the power of stuff?
I didn't even
This is
think
a
of that.
mockery of Chin law. This is ridiculous. For the murder of Chin the Great, this court finds the Avatar.
Oh. Well then. There you go.
I killed Chin the Conqueror. A horrible tyrant. Chin was expanding his army to all corners of the continent. When they came to the neck of the peninsula where we lived, he demanded our immediate surrender. I warned him that I would not sit passively while he took our home. But he did not back
Oh my
down.
god. Is he supposed to be like based off like Napoleon or something? Like,
On that day, we split from the mainland.
I mean, she does have big feet. God damn. he died in his underwear.
I created Kyoshi Island so my people could be safe from invaders.
Well, if that's not evidence enough, don't really know what to say.
So, what just happened?
You kind of confessed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I find you
Evidence enough that you're guilty.
Thought a lot about what you said.
You did? Good, good.
It's helped me realize something. We no longer have anything to gain by traveling together.
No.
I need to find my own way.
He's not gonna leave him. Really?
Wait.
There's no... What's the benefit of doing that, though? Just so you could... I guess you could technically cover more ground and stuff, and you don't have to worry about his safety, I guess?
The accused will now spin the wheel of punishment to determine his sentence.
Oh my god. Wait. I want to see that real quick. Let's pause. Oh wait, there we go. Okay. So you can get killed by a shark, you can get boiled alive. What's that third one? Laying on a dying in your sleep? I don't know what that is on that one. Then you got, what is this? Like sometimes like stabbed by cleaning I don't know, anything that you can clean with, some other stuff. Oh, and hugged by a bear to death.
I said I would face justice.
Looks like great stuff.
So I will.
Wait, jumping off a cliff, being burned alive. There's got to be a free space. Where's the free space?
Please stop on community service.
Yeah, community service. Community service. Is there real? I didn't see that.
Looks like it's boiled in oil.
We've come to claim this village for the Fire Lord. Now show me your leader, so I may
I have now
dethrone him.
I have never seen or been happy for the Fire Nation to show up more than this moment.
That's him over there!
You, Avatar, do something!
Gee, I'd love to help, but I'm supposed to be boiled in oil.
There, community service! Now serve our community and get rid of those rhinos!
Serve our community and save us, please! This is what I call real community service. Ooh.
Boomerang!
And
You do always come back.
there you go. Now you're still Boomerang guy. Aang still has to fight with makeup on. He's still got it, even with everything on like that.
Avatar Day. In honor of the day, Avatar Aang saved us from the rough rhino invasion.
Okay, keep Avatar Day like that.
That's our new festival food.
Avatar.
Fried dough.
Avatar cookies.
May we eat it and be reminded of how on this day the Avatar was not boiled in oil.
Wow. Creative.
Happy Avatar Day, everyone.
There's gotta be better cookies. Gingerbread men.
This is by far the worst town we've ever been to.
I agree. That is 100% the worst town they've been in, and they've been in a few towns where they're out to kill him, or out to kill them and stuff. Like, that is definitely the worst town. Combined with wanting to kill him, obviously, to just their general way they act. I 100% agree with Sokka. Worst town. Man, that had some funny jokes. The community service thing had me dying. This was more of a, you know, we kind of get a good mix of calmer episodes, but it was also mixed in with a kind of an emotional moment in the sense of we're seeing, you know, we saw Zuko kind of leave his uncle, and I didn't think that was going to happen. I was trying to think of a benefit of doing that, and the only thing I can think of is him, like, I guess if they're not together and if he's doing all that stuff, that could put his uncle in danger if he kept stealing and them, you know, I don't know, it coming back to him or something. I guess that's a possibility. Also, he's going to have an advantage of being able to get places probably faster and not have to probably steal as much either. But I don't know. That's the only thing. You guys can let me know in the comments if I'm missing something, but I was not thinking they were going to separate like that. I wonder if that's going to be long term. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on patreon.com/ajrich123. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
It's pricey, but I really do like it.
Then you should get it. You deserve something nice.
I do, don't I?
Random bag?
But no, it's too expensive. I shouldn't.
All right, then don't.
Or you should, or you shouldn't, or you should.
You know what? I'm gonna get it.
How did I know?
Hey, you kids like earthbending? You like throwing rocks? Then check out Master Yu's Earthbending Academy.
That sounds really shady.
Look, there's a coupon on the back. The first lesson is free.
Who knows?
That's never a good
Master Yu
thing.
Could be the earthbending teacher you've been looking for.
Even the face seemed a little shady on the coupon. What the hell?
Take your stances. So, are you ready to commit to more lessons? If you pay for the whole year in advance, I'll bump you up to the next belt.
Okay. Definitely shady. When you're playing pay to win, when you get pay to win on martial arts, and in this case, earthbending lessons, you never do it. It never should be pay to win. That's like me going to get my black belt in like jujutsu or something and paying like $1,000 so I can have my black belt. It's cool, but it means nothing.
He's not the one.
I think the boulder is gonna win back the belt at Earth Rumble 6.
He's gonna have to fight his way through the best earthbenders in the world to even get a shot at the champ.
Excuse me, but where is this earthbending tournament exactly?
It's on the island of Nunya. None of your business.
Oh, I knew it. I was like in my head, don't do that joke, please. Please.
Oh, I gotta remember that one.
I'll take care of
Of
this.
course he'd think that's funny.
Hey,
God
strong
damn it,
guys,
Sokka.
wait up.
Well,
You ready
new
to
home.
find an earthbending teacher? Because we're going to Earth Rumble 6.
How'd you get them to tell you?
Oh, a girl has her ways.
Or just freeze them. Oh, Jesus! They're like in frozen cocoons now.
Hey, front row seats. I wonder why no one else is sitting here.
Guess that's why.
So it's like getting at like a basketball game, except 1,000 times worse. A little bit more than a basketball being thrown at your head.
Welcome to Earth Rumble 6. I am your host, Shin Fu.
This is just gonna be a bunch of guys chucking rocks at each other, isn't it?
That's what I paid for.
Like a lot of
The
sports.
rules are simple. Just knock the other guy out of the ring, and you win. Hippo!
Sumo wrestling,
Listen up,
earthbending
Hippo.
style.
You may be big, but you ain't bad.
Oh.
The boulder's gonna win this in a landslide.
Oh, okay. So they're doing like a WWE wrestling style thing. Okay.
Hippo,
He's devolved into saying one word. Well, two words.
unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. The Hippo is rocking the boot.
He's got to weigh like a ton, so.
Boulder
The boulder's got to be pretty strong.
He's got some good moves.
I don't know. Boomy said I need a teacher who listens to the earth. He's just listening to his big muscles. What do you think, Sokka?
Next match.
Of course he'd be into that. Actually, Sokka would be a big wrestling guy.
Please to rise for Fire Nation National Anthem. Fire Lord, my flame burns for thee.
To the Fire Nation!
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah! Woo! The boulder knows how to put the hurt in the dirt! Yeah!
Sokka's a fan now. Yeah, really? They really did set it. Yeah, even a person with a mask. They really are taking like every type of wrestling into this. I kind of like that. I got nothing against wrestling.
The Boulder versus your champion, the Blind Bandit.
Even the belt. She's tiny.
Really be blind. It's just part of her character, right?
Sounds to me like you're scared, Boulder.
The boulder's over his conflicted feelings, and now he's ready to bury you in a rock avalanche.
Why do you have to say your name like that?
The pebble.
Oh. So in the swamp, is that like what he saw in the swamp? Because they were referenced like something that hadn't happened yet. So, oh, well, now that answers that question who it was. So it's her. What the? Is she just going so fast, or? That's gonna hurt. Okay, she's on another level.
She waited and listened.
Oh. Everything's making sense now.
I'm offering up this sack of gold pieces to anyone who can defeat the Blind Bandit.
That's what Boomy said to seek out.
What? No one dares to face her?
I will.
Yep. The Avatar versus the Blind Bandit.
Avenge the boulder!
Do people really want to see two little girls fighting out here?
I don't really want to fight you. I want to talk to you.
Boo! No talking!
Don't boo at him.
Yeah, Sokka, whose side are you on?
Where'd you go? Please wait. There you are.
So she's trying to listen. She's waiting and listening, but like with airbending, like he can go, like when he's moving through the air and stuff, it doesn't really make, he can make it like not really a lot of noise while he's doing that, and that's why it's so hard for her to track him until he actually made noise. That kind of puts him at an advantage, right? Yeah. I mean that was an extreme advantage.
And I think it's supposed to be you. Whoever you are, just leave me alone. Wait.
Just making doors.
Way to go, champ.
Yeah, but it kind of defeated the purpose, because that's according to it, like the swamp and what he was told. She's supposed to be the person, I guess.
That is a big relief.
You again.
You should be scared.
I didn't think so.
Nicely done. Hey, you're the kid who beat the Blind Bandit.
We need to talk to her. Do you guys know where she lives?
The Blind Bandit is a mystery. She shows up to fight, then disappears.
Let me handle this. You're not telling us everything.
No, I swear it's true. No one knows where she goes or who she really is.
That's because we're asking about the wrong person. In my vision, I saw a girl in a white dress with a pet flying boar. Know anybody like that?
Well, a flying boar is the symbol of the Bei Fong family. They're the richest people in town. Probably the whole world.
Yeah, but they don't have a daughter.
Flying boar is good enough for me. Let's check it out.
I saw the kid strike, but there was no earth bending. Nothing made contact. The blind bandit just fell out of the ring. She must have took a dive and split the money with the kid.
Oh, if they didn't know Aang was doing airbending, yeah, it would look like that.
Nobody cheats Shen Fu.
That's the flying boar from my vision. Come on.
So the visions, like everything, it just adds up. The visions are legit. Why is Sokka the only one that doesn't get anything to land on?
How'd you know it was me?
Don't answer to Twinkle Toes.
Wait, why?
It's not manly.
You're the one whose bag matches his belt.
How did you find me?
Well, a crazy
She
king
looks all
told me I
proper
had
now.
to find an earthbender who listens to the earth.
Not my problem. Now get out of here, or I'll call the guards.
Look, we all have to do our part to win this war. And yours is to teach Aang earthbending.
Guards! Guards, help!
Toph, what happened?
I thought I heard someone. I got scared.
What?
You know your father doesn't want you wandering the grounds without supervision,
Okay.
Toph.
So she's hiding being able to be like really strong or something from her family?
I'm pleased to hear that Toph's private lessons are going well.
Or,
but
maybe
I want
not.
to be sure she's not trying anything too dangerous.
Absolutely not. I'm keeping her at the beginner's level.
Okay, so they are like, she is like hiding how strong she actually is, and then also there's no way they know that she's going into those into the tournament and stuff. I wonder why. Like, well, seems like they're very careful with her.
Who thinks they are so important they can just come to my home unannounced?
The avatars.
Yeah, that'd be enough, right? She looks so mad.
Blow on it. It's too hot for her.
Allow me.
Wow.
Oh my.
So they're
Avatar
very
It's an honor to have you visit us.
protective about
In
her.
your opinion, how much longer do you think the war will last?
I'd like to defeat the Fire Lord by the end of summer, but I can't do that without finding an earthbending teacher first.
Well, Master Yu is the finest teacher in the land. He's been teaching Toph since she was little.
Toph is still learning the basics.
Yes, and sadly, because of her blindness, I don't think she will ever become a true master.
Oh, I'm sure she's better than you think she is.
Why doesn't she want him?
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
Well, shall we move to the living room for dessert then?
So they're just gonna act like, yeah, nothing happened. Everything's okay. Somebody gonna clean this up?
Even though I was born blind, I've never had a problem seeing. I see with earthbending. It's kind of like seeing with my feet.
Well, I do know, like, when you lose one of your senses in general, usually your other senses are heightened. So in this case, like, I'm sure earthbending really helps. It's probably just going to be explained, but it's just, like, I do know that they usually get enhanced, so the other stuff can help you see in some way.
I feel the vibrations in the earth, and I can see where everything is. You, that tree, even those ants.
Wow, that's very, earthbending is very useful in her
My
case.
parents don't understand. They've always treated me like I was helpless.
Is that why you became the blind bandit?
Yeah.
Then why stay here where you're not happy?
They're my parents. Where else am I supposed to go?
You could come with us.
Yeah. You guys get to go wherever you want. No one telling you what to do. That's the life.
There's disadvantages.
It's just not my life. We're being ambushed.
Oh, by the guys from the tournaments. Or the tournament.
I think you kids owe me some money.
They got all the competitors and everybody from the tournament to help. It's like they're all in on it.
Aang and Toph left this.
If you want to see your daughter again, bring 500 gold pieces to the arena. It's signed Shin Fu and the boulder.
I can't believe it. I have the boulder's autograph!
He's a fan for life, regardless
Master
of
Yu,
bad
I need
things
you
he
to help me
does.
get my daughter back.
We're going with you.
Poor Toph. She must be so scared.
You think you're so tough?
Or
Why don't you
opposite.
come up here so I can smack that grin off your face?
I'm not smiling.
Toph! Here's your money. Now let them go.
So they're not gonna let Aang out?
I think the Fire Nation will pay a hefty price
Oh,
for the Avatar.
of course.
Now, get out of my ring.
Well, you have to... What is that guy, the gopher?
Go, I'll be okay.
Toph, there's too many of them. We need an earthbender. We need you.
My daughter is blind. She is blind and tiny and helpless and fragile. She cannot help you.
Yes, I can.
I think she has to.
Wait.
Gotta talk in third person consistently.
They're mine.
Jesus. She's just so much stronger. And it, like at that age too. The cape isn't gonna do anything. Yeah, it's like not even close. I mean, his twinkle shoes. Oh, this also says something like she could have just taken them all at once in this tournament and beat them all. I'm still calling this guy the gopher. That just looks like a big version of their currency, of their money. A big penny or something. Child's play.
I never knew. Your daughter's amazing.
Like, she just like hit it so when you're hiding it from the person that's teaching you, that's pretty good. Oh, I like this look though. They need to do this more often. It just makes earthbending look so smooth.
She's the greatest earthbender I've ever seen.
Seriously?
I love fighting. I love being an earthbender. And I'm really, really good at it.
I mean, that's apparent
I know
now.
I've kept my life secret from you, but you were keeping me secret from the whole world. You were doing it to protect me. But I'm 12 years old and I've never had a real friend.
To be honest, I thought she was
So
like
now that you
6
see
or
who I
7.
really am,
Maybe it's the
I hope it
voice.
doesn't change the way you feel about me.
Of course it doesn't change the way I feel about you, Toph. It's made me realize something.
It has?
Yes, I've let you have far too much freedom. From now on, you will be cared for and guarded 24 hours a day.
But Dad!
We are doing this for your own good, Toph.
Please escort the Avatar and his friends out. They are no longer welcome here.
I actually
sorry,
thought,
Toph.
wow.
I'm sorry too. Goodbye, Aang.
I thought they were gonna side and like let her leave. I don't know. I thought it looked like he was proud of her,
We'll
so
find you a teacher.
that is kind of sad because I really thought that was gonna go a different way.
Toph! What are you
Or
doing
just
here?
run away.
My dad changed his mind. He said I was free to travel the world.
No,
Well,
it doesn't go that fast.
we better
She
get out of
ran.
here before your dad changes his mind again.
Good idea.
You're gonna be a great teacher, Toph.
Speaking of which,
I like
I
her.
want to show you something.
Okay.
Now we're even. I'll take the belt back.
But Sokka wanted it.
Sorry.
I guess she
I
can't
know
hear
that you are
everything.
The Avatar has kidnapped my daughter. I want you to do whatever it takes to bring her home.
Yeah. I knew there was going to be a disadvantage there, something. Here's the thing, like, I knew there was going to be bad stuff along with that, especially since it was obvious she was running away. But now you're going to have not only the Fire Nation, not only just like a bunch of other people chasing after you. Now you have people that they're hiring to come after you. It's just, is it really much different? Well, when I think about it, is it really much different? Yeah, it's more people, but it's still, it's not like they've been not worried about running into people everywhere they've went. It's been like that since the beginning of the show, pretty much. So it's not going to be much different. And then on top of that, you have somebody, Toph, who I really like. I think she's a pretty likable character, but also just like beyond strong. Like that's, if anyone's going to teach Aang, that makes the most sense. Another thing that the swamp, like it's kind of cool to go back to that episode. Like thinking about that, because I was really confused when Aang saw like something at the swamp, and then they had talked about that, and then include, you know, his the visions and everything. Everything kind of comes true in one way or the other, it seems like, but also ending up being her. It makes me know that we have to really pay attention in every episode. Like everything is not shown for no reason. And not that I didn't keep that in the back of my mind, but now I'm going to extra pay attention to some details, because I'm really feeling like a lot of stuff gets kind of brought, especially like either visions or stuff in the swamp or whatever, things kind of come back. So this episode really tells me to pay attention to it. And now Aang at least has some time to try to learn earthbending from somebody that good. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out the patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see episodes early and uncut. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.